The first time he raised his voice, she cried. Not because of what he said, but because of how he said it. Like she was small, like her feelings were optional. But she stayed. The second time, she argued back, tried to explain herself, tried to be heard. He called her too emotional. She apologized, even though she wasn't wrong. And still, she stayed. By the third time, something had changed. Not outside, inside. It was a random Tuesday evening. Nothing dramatic. No big fight. Just small things, stacked on top of each other. He came home late. Didn't call. Didn't explain. Didn't notice her silence. "You didn't cook?" he asked casually, dropping his keys like the house owed him something. She looked at him, really looked, and for the first time, she didn't feel the urge to explain herself. "I was tired," she said simply. He scoffed. "You're always tired these days." That sentence should have started a fight. It always did. That's how they worked. He would dismiss her. She'd react. He'd withdraw. She'd chase. A cycle so familiar it almost felt like love. But this time, she just nodded. "Okay?" He frowned, confused. "What do you mean, okay?" She stood up slowly, walked past him. No attitude, no tears, no raised voice. Just calm. That unsettled him more than any argument ever had. Later that night, he noticed something strange. She wasn't trying to fix things. No long messages. No, "Are you mad at me?" No reaching out. She was packing, quietly, carefully, folding her clothes like she wasn't coming back. "What are you doing?" he asked, a slight edge creeping into his voice. She didn't stop. "I'm leaving." He laughed, actually laughed, as if she had just made a joke. "You always say that." She zipped her bag, looked at him, and for the first time, there was nothing in her eyes. No anger, no sadness, no love trying to survive. "I never meant it before," she said softly, "but I do now." Something shifted in the room. The air felt heavier, real. "Why are you acting like this?" he snapped. "At least say something. Fight. Do something." And that's when it hit him. She shook her head slightly. "I'm tired of fighting for something that only exists when I beg for it." Silence. He waited for more. For tears. For emotion. For something he could respond to. But she gave him nothing. And somehow, that hurt more than anything she had ever said. "You're just going to walk away like that?" he asked, his voice lower now, less sure. She picked up her bag, walked to the door, paused. "I didn't leave because I stopped loving you," she said quietly. "I left because I finally started loving myself." And then, she walked out. No slammed door, no dramatic exit, just gone. The silence she left behind was louder than every argument they ever had. That night, for the first time, he wished she had screamed. He wished she had cried. He wished she had stayed long enough to fight. Because fighting meant she still cared. But this quiet, this calm, this meant she was done. And some endings don't break you loudly. They break you in silence.